Cavs dominate Lakers 129-99 in emotional homecoming for LeBron. Man, what a night in Cleveland. The Cavaliers absolutely rolled over the Lakers 129-99 on Wednesday night. And honestly, this game had it all. You had the emotion, the drama, the blowout, and even a little bit of heartbreak mixed in. Let's start with the elephant in the room. LeBron James was back in Cleveland, potentially for the last time as a player. The King got the royal treatment too. When they introduced him as the final starter for the Lakers, the crowd went crazy. We're talking about a guy who brought the city its first championship in forever. So yeah, the love is real. He even did the chalk toss before tip-off. That classic LeBron move we've all seen 1,000 times. But here's the thing. This wasn't the LeBron show we're used to. The 41-year-old legend managed just 11 points in what could be his final appearance at Rocket Arena. That's way below his usual 28-point average against the Cavs over his career. The Cavaliers honored him with a tribute video in the first quarter, and honestly, LeBron got emotional. You could see him tearing up during a timeout when they showed highlights of him scoring 25 straight against Detroit back in the 2007 Eastern Conference Finals. That's the stuff legends are made of. Now, let's talk about the game itself, because Cleveland came to play. Donovan Mitchell led the charge with 25 points, doing his thing as the Cavs' primary scorer and playmaker. Jalen Tyson was unconscious from beyond the arc, dropping 3 after 3 and finishing with 20 points. And Jared Allen? He was a beast in the paint with 17 points and 8 rebounds, doing all the dirty work down low. The first half was actually competitive. Cleveland led 57-55 at the break. And you're thinking, okay, we got a game here. But then the third quarter happened, and oh boy, did it happen. The Cavaliers went absolutely nuclear, outscoring the Lakers 42-22 in that frame alone. That's a 20-point beatdown in just one quarter, folks. Cleveland's three-point shooting tells the whole story. They were ice cold in the first half, going just 6 for 22 from deep. But in the third, 7 for 11. When it rains, it pours. During that third quarter explosion, the Cavs went on a ridiculous 25-8 run. Mitchell dropped 8 in that stretch, Tyson added 7, and DeAndre Hunter hit 3 straight threes to close out the quarter. Lakers fans had to just sit there and watch their team get torched. Speaking of the Lakers, Luka Doncic tried his best to keep them in it. The Slovenian superstar put up 29 points and 6 assists on 12 of 20 shooting, and he did it in just 3 quarters because the game was so out of hand. But Doncic had his own scare in the first quarter when he awkwardly landed on his left ankle after a 3-point attempt near the Lakers bench. He had to go back to the locker room to get it checked out, missed about 6 minutes, but came back and still balled out. That's the competitive fire we love to see. The fourth quarter was basically garbage time. LeBron even rolled his ankle landing on Lonzo Ball's foot, but stayed in the game. With the Lakers down 28 points and about 8 minutes left, Bronny James checked in, and you know what? The kid showed out in the limited minutes. He threw down a one-handed jam off a steal and then knocked down 2 threes, finishing with 8 points. That had to feel good, getting some buckets in his dad's old stomping grounds. Cleveland's playing without Evan Mobley, their Defensive Player of the Year from last season, who's out with a calf injury. They're also missing Darius Garland with a toe sprain. But you wouldn't know they were shorthanded by watching this game. When you can score 40-plus in a quarter, and this was the 12th time this season Cleveland's done that, you're not missing anybody. For the Lakers, this drops them to 3-2 on their 7-game road trip. They're now 28-18 on the season, still solid. But nights like this sting. The Cavaliers improve to 29-20, riding a hot streak and looking dangerous. The big question everyone's asking now is whether this was really LeBron's last game in Cleveland as a player. He's in a contract year, playing his 23rd NBA season at age 41. The Cavs have reportedly said they'd welcome him back for a third stint if he wants to keep playing. Can you imagine LeBron finishing his career where it all started? That would be something special. But for now, we got to tip our caps to Cavaliers. They played inspired basketball. They honored their hometown hero the right way. And then they went out and dominated. That's how you do it. 129-99. to 99. Final score: Cleveland takes care of business at home.